Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, bringing you guys another versus video today against my buddy Noel, my best friend, who I left back in New York. Still trying to get him down here, down to Florida. But here we go. He is the Indianapolis Colts and I am the Tennessee Titans. This is our second video in the Optimus versus series, and I hope you guys enjoy this one. I did have a highlight from this game that I just posted a while ago, but it's a long Eddie George run. You guys will see that in this game.
Just about anything could happen in this one as the Colts match up against the Titans.
Definitely a division rival here. Colts versus the Titans, as Edgerrin James gets a nice chunk of yards there and gets some more here up to the 40 or 34 yard line, excuse me. He likes to go play action against me. This time it pays. He throws a pick to Beckham, and he's going to return this one all the way to the 21 yard line, so I get a good break right there. I end up settling for a field goal attempt, and I make it. I'm up 3-0 early here in the first quarter. I get the ball back after a 3 and out. Eddie George gets the pass, and he is stopped short of the first down marker, so I have to punt it away. Edgerrin James with a nice catch, and he is off to the races. Nobody's going to catch him. Another great running back from the U. One of the longest touchdowns of this game. Back on offense now. McNair rolling left side, chucking it up, and he's got Bennett down to the 35 yard line of the Colts. And I continue my drive here as Eddie George gets it up the gut for 8 or 9 yards. Going back to the air with Aaron McNair, and he is sacked back at the 25 yard line. 3rd and 13. McNair scrambling left side. There's not a defender in sight, and he is going to coast into the end zone for an easy touchdown. 10-7 is now the score. Play action. Manning is sacked back at the 5 yard line. Huge loss. My buddy Noel was not happy with his offensive line this game, giving up a lot of sacks like that. McNair going to the air. He's got Mason inside the 15 yard line. First down. 3rd and 8 now. I'm still driving here. Going to the end zone, and I throw a pick. It was a stupid decision on my part, and he's going to return this one all the way up to the 24 yard line. Marcus Washington, you guys see him in my Houston Texans franchise. As you see, Peyton Manning is 1 of 8 with a pick so far, and he goes up top, and he's got Marvin Harrison open. Nice spin move by my buddy, and all the way down to the 14 yard line. He does settle for a field goal, though. The defense comes up strong, and Vanderjagt makes the field goal. All tied up at 10 apiece in the second quarter now, as he kicks it deep to Berlin. He's going to return this one up the middle, cuts it back to the left, and he's got a couple blockers, one man to beat, and he gets taken down at the 44 yard line. Great return by Eddie Berlin. McNair rolling out right side. He's got his fullback wide open, who's got the first down to the 36 yard line. Another strong start to a drive, but McNair is dropped back at the 43 yard line. And that was Larry Triplett. Big defensive tackle on the sack. 2nd and 15. McNair sacked once again back at the 48 yard line, and it is Triplett once again, his second of the drive. 4th and 7. Joe Nedney on for the field goal attempt. Kick is up, and it is pushed to the left, so it's still tied at 10 as Manning goes play action and is sacked, falls on his face at the 35. Play action once again, deep, and that's Marvin Harrison who's got it inside the 30 yard line. He's having a really hard time covering this play action offense that he was doing here, but Schulters gets the interception at the 20, breaks a tackle, and finally goes down. We catch a break on defense there. Then we hit Bennett up to the 38 yard line, get another drive going here. And I am sacked back at the 33 yard line. My offensive line was playing very poorly, just as his was. And McNair's got Tyrone Calico wide open at the 45 yard line. Huge first down. 2nd and 6. McNair scrambling. And he decides to throw it. He's got McCarron's open and down the 22 yard line. Nice catch. And Noel would challenge it, but you can see the ball never touches the ground. Huge catch and run by Justin McCarron's. Big first down. Now at the 22-yard line, McNair taking a shot to the end zone and picked off once again. That's Walt Harris. He's got a lot of space in front of him. Frank Wycheck giving chase. He's not going to get him. Derek Mason trying to catch up to him, and it's just not going to happen. Walt Harris has good speed and a huge interception return for a touchdown from Noel. 106-yard return. Huge momentum boost for him. He's up 17-10 now with less than a minute to go in the first half. And McNair throws across his body to Bennett, who's got it with both feet in bounds. First down, huge pickup. 2nd and 10 now. McNair goes deep again. The defender moves out of the way, and Bennett gets it down to the 12-yard line. No users for Noel as Frank Wycheck gets it to the 1-yard line. I call a timeout. We give it to Eddie George. He breaks through the line. Touchdown Titans. All tied up at the half, 17-17. I try to go to the air early in the second half. I get sacked once again. And once again, this time I got to scramble for my life, dive forward to the 30-yard line. But the drive stalls out. I get a big sack there. Back at the 35-yard line, his drive stalls out. And here's Eddie George with a carry. Breaking some tackles, making some guys miss. And he's in the open field past the 30, the 40, the 50, the other 40. One man finally gets him at the 33. But it doesn't even count as a clipping call on the left guard pillar. Great run, negated by a penalty. Derek Mason with a catch up to the 39-yard line. Continuing our drive after that long run was called back. McNair pressured, escapes, rolls out left side, takes off, jukes, and picks up close to the first down. I did get it, 1st and 10. McNair scrambling. Takes off again, diving. I pick up 8 more yards on the ground with McNair. This time Eddie George up the gut, close to the first down marker. 3rd and 6. McNair hits Wycheck to the 10-yard line. I settle for a field goal attempt. Kick is up and it is good. So I have the 20-17 lead. Less than a minute to go in the third quarter as Peyton Manning hits Reggie Wayne, and what a spin move he puts on me. And I can't catch him. All these dives, I finally get him at the 15-yard line. Play action, Manning to the end zone, and he hits Marcus Pollard in between 2 defenders. He really threaded the needle on that throw. As McNair is sacked and fumbles it, it looked like his arm was going forward, but I didn't care enough to challenge it. And I go to Camelo, the big fullback, who jukes, breaks a tackle, and I think I picked up the first down there. I did. Now 3rd and 3, later on the drive, McNair scrambling, a little razzle-dazzle, and I fumble it once again, recovered by Bratsky at the 47-yard line. McNair is injured. He would return. See what Noel can do on this drive. He's going to go deep, and Marvin Harrison was beating me all game. Samari Roll, I don't care how good he is, he cannot keep up with the speed. And Edgerrin James with a nice touchdown reception. I'm now down 31-20 as McNair hands off to George up to the 48-yard line. I try to go ground and pound here in the second half to eliminate turnovers and just keep my offense going. And here I hit Derek Mason up past the 30 and out of bounds to avoid another fumble. To the air again, scrambling. Derek Mason wide open for the touchdown. I'm not sure what kind of coverage he was running, but it did not work. I go for 2 and I get it. 31-28 is the score. But can I stop Marvin Harrison? No, I cannot, as he catches it in triple coverage down to the 22-yard line. My buddy's pretty much running the same 4 or 5 plays, and they are clearly working against me as Reggie Wayne waltzes into the end zone. Another touchdown for the Colts. McNair rolling, throwing, he's got a block, and Eddie George is off to the races, and he is gone. Perfectly set up play, great routes. The wide receiver was right in front of George the whole time to set up a block and spring him free for the touchdown. Take another look here. McNair using his feet to keep the play alive, and just great blocking downfield. There was 3-on-1, so again his coverage was blown. 2nd and 7 for the Colts. Manning going right side. Marcus Pollard wide open past midfield up to the 47-yard line. Less than 2 minutes to go. I'm down 38-35, and that pass is deflected. He punts the ball away. I have a minute and 15 seconds left in this game to tie it up. Nice run by McNair. I give to George. Breaks a couple tackles. Gets up to the 34-yard line. I'm going no huddle here. I'm not sure how many timeouts I have left, but I'm not in panic mode. I'm relaxed. I hand off to Eddie George. Up the gut. He's stuffed. Breaks a tackle. He's in the open field. Past midfield. Past the 40. The 30. One man giving chase. Dives and misses. And I am going to score a touchdown with 47 seconds to go and go up 42-38. And that was a great run. Bottled up in the backfield. I ended up running over Triplett, who has 2 sacks in the ball game. And Walt Harris just whiffed on that dive with a nice juke move by Eddie George. But Noel still has time left. 35 seconds to go. Marcus Pollard wide open, past the 40, and up to the 49-yard line. He calls a timeout with 30 seconds to go. Marvin Harrison up to the 32-yard line. He's going to go no huddle here. I'm not sure how many timeouts he has left. Maybe 1. Took forever to get to the line. 15 seconds to go. Manning chucks it up and almost intercepted in triple coverage. Just 10 seconds left on the clock. Manning takes a shot, and Marcus Pollard jumps, and the ball hits him in the back. 3rd and 10. Manning to the air. Reggie Wayne drops the touchdown with 1 second to go. 4th and 10. This is for the game. Manning's going to take a shot to the end zone. And it's deflected away a bunch of times and hits the ground, and I walk out of here with a victory. 42-38 over my best friend Noel. And he put up a heck of a fight. He had the lead. It's a pretty big comeback, but that Eddie George run up the middle, breaking a tackle, and getting into the end zone was a soul crusher. I hope you guys enjoyed this game. I love playing against my buddy. As soon as I get him down here to Florida, I will have some more Optimus versus games. I do have one against him when I use the Falcons, but that was a complete blowout. I mean, I could always post the highlights from that. I did post a Warwick Dunn highlight from that game. If you haven't seen that one, go check that out. Well, that's going to do it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment in the comment section below, and I will get back to you. But have a good night, everybody. Take it easy.